Hi there, Tori Kosicki here from Quantum Coaching, and today I'd like to introduce you to Jack. Jack was a client of mine, and he came to me once and said, Tori, my life doesn't feel centered, I don't feel balanced anymore, I'd like some help, what's going on? So Jack had a job, worked in the city, and Jack's life was going along, pretty much okay. So we'll say that life equals A plus B plus C. And that's Jack when things are cool. But Jack got a notice from his boss one day, and it said that, Jack, you're fired. So Jack's job was a C, and we'll just call being fired a negative 500 in Jack's life. So Jack didn't know what to do. He called a couple of friends. He was feeling pretty distraught. So his buddy said, well, let's go out for a couple of drinks. So Jack went out that night, and he had actually a couple more than a couple of drinks. Jack got wasted. However, Jack felt pretty good that night. He felt balanced again. Next day, Jack's telling his girlfriend that he got fired, and she says, well, I guess there's no really good time for this. She said, I really don't want to see you anymore. Jack had another 500 added to his negative list. Now, that night it was kind of difficult, but he went out and he went drinking again. So Jack added another plus 500. But in reality, Jack was obviously miserable. So what do we do here? As we start adding weights to our negative and positive side to make ourselves feel better, we may feel balanced in a moment, but we're feeling really bogged down and we're starting feeling really heavy. So what can we do to get rid of these altogether and get back to a lighter feeling where we're feeling balanced again? Well, the answer is the answer to these 4 questions. And the first question is, for Jack, when he got fired, he could ask, what does this mean? Now, what's really key here is that when Jack asks the question, what does this mean? The answer has to be about Jack, it has to be about the future, and it has to be positive. Once he establishes that, the next question Jack would ask himself, it would be, what can I learn from this? Again, it has to be positive, it has to be about Jack, and it has to be about the future. The next question Jack can ask is, how can I integrate these learnings into my life? And the final question is, how can I learn everything that I learn here up to date, how can I teach other people? And what Jack found out by going through that evaluation is that, what does this mean? Well, it meant for Jack that Jack was actually free to pursue another career because the job that he had wasn't paying him enough money, and he was really unhappy there. But he wasn't seeing that. He was just thinking about his paycheck every week. So when he got the notice, the reality was that reality came crashing in, and he was only thinking about what had happened, the effect of what had happened, and not really what he wanted in his life. And as far as the girlfriend was concerned, it was the same thing. Jack knew that his girlfriend was actually cheating on him all along, and he really didn't want her in his life, but he didn't want to be alone. So now Jack realized that, what did this mean for Jack? It means that he was free to pursue other girls, and he actually, the very next day, Jack, and this is a true story, Jack actually met a girl he ended up marrying 3 years later that he knew but didn't want to really communicate with her because he had a girlfriend. So the next time you have a dilemma or something going on in your life, consider asking those 4 questions. What does this mean? What does this really mean? It has to be about yourself, it has about the future, and it has to be positive. How can I learn from this? How can I integrate it into my life so the next time a situation comes along like this, I know exactly what to do? And then how can I maybe share this with some friends or other people, so if other people have a scenario like this in their life, hey, they can ask the 4 questions too. So I'd like to see you again. Maybe you come back and visit me on quantumquest.com. We have more free videos, and love to see you again. Thank you.